So last time you left us leaving the site near Cupar, where we'd gone inland to escape the wind, and setting off to go to our next destination.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
I don't think this is the main route, I think she's on the
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
At the end of the street, turn right.
Sometimes you need to go.
I bet if we'd have carried straight on that road, it would have brought us down
Take a step back
onto here.
to see the truth.
The shortest route.
Turn right onto Hepburn Gardens.
We were on Hepburn Gardens, weren't we? Hold it.
This is the tricky one.
Right, clear. Yep.
In the great outdoors,
Yeah, I think if we'd have come straight down that road, we'd have ended up here anyway.
forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
The Great Parking Search. Driving round for what seemed like an eternity trying to find a parking spot, I did the best thing you can ever do, and I asked a lady if she was local. She was extremely helpful and pointed us in the direction of a free long stay car park down by the university. So here we are. So we set off to have a look around St Andrews, and as I was walking down one of the main streets, I said to Bernie, "There's an old building over there, I'm going to go check it out." Just going to have a look at that, Bernie. Blackfriars Chapel is the remains of a friary that existed in St Andrews in the late Middle Ages. Some people thought that the friary was founded in the 13th century, but it's more likely that it didn't come into being until the mid-15th. During 1559, the friary was destroyed, the monks expelled, and this was part of the Scottish Reformation. Honestly, you'd think I'd been away for days. I'm here. I'm here. Now this is extremely unusual for our Blue. Normally he won't touch water bowls outside of shops. Don't think he likes the smell. So he must have been desperate. Either that or they've added a special little something. You done? We ended up in the old part of town and set off to walk towards the castle. We were hoping we could get a good look around it. We swapped over and I took Blue for a while to give Bernie a bit of a break. It's no fun dodging all those people and he can pull sometimes. You hum it some and I'll play it.
Open air piano concert.
Unfortunately, this is as close as we could get to St Andrew's Castle. It was cordoned off due to falling masonry. So on to St Andrew's Golf Club. The Open is played here every 5 years and this year is a special one. It's the 150th Open at the course. It's an amazing place. It actually does look a lot bigger than it does when you watch the coverage on TV. And we most likely will be watching because it starts this weekend on the 10th of July. There was lots of golfers here that have come to try their hand on the course and they were waiting patiently. I wonder how much it costs to have a go on this hole. The ones that did have a go were finding out just how fierce the wind can be and there was lots of calls of 4. This is some clubhouse and I'm guessing the captain wasn't in residence at the moment. Leaving the golf course behind, I went to investigate the very famous Chariots of Fire beach.
I make my way down through this weary bay, grasp for a while, the storm is passing by, I start to stare.
Wow, it's
what
vast.
am I doing? I should be standing strongly and firmly, grabbing my chair tight as I stumble, raving circus, won't you crumble? This wild sea raging inside of me, I rest my feet and blame our stubborn knees. I know
This was one beach our Blue wasn't getting to play on. Being so low to the ground and with the wind whipping up the sand, we didn't think it was a good idea for him, bless him. Not only would it get in his eyes, but the van would be just full of it. But this dog was definitely enjoying himself in the sand.
I see the leaves moving in silent grief. Is this our turn to heal something that burns? While
So we're just leaving St Andrews and we're heading to Arbroath. For a park for night. We'll give it a look and see if it's worth staying. Obviously after the other night we've got a little bit more apprehensive about them. Just have to be a bit more careful, not park next to any derelict or so-called derelict things.
to this battle, hoping our names will somehow appear, and there be a scream that's into the air. So I see raging inside me.
So we approached yet another bridge on our journey, this time the Tay Road Bridge. I was really surprised to find out how long this bridge is. It's miles. Gosh, it's long, isn't it?
said in 1.5 miles take the slip road to the right.
Take the slip road on the right.
That's a long bridge.
Raging inside me. I rest my feet.
We're guessing this is Dundee. We're not stopping in Dundee. We've done enough walking for today, and we've done enough towns and cities really, haven't we? It's busy. We don't do towns, do we?
Don't do cities.
No.
Not if you, when you say we don't go to that many. I mean, I used to know my way through Leeds, but last time I went to Leeds, it's just scary.
Yeah.
It's all the one-way systems, I think, and if you don't know where you're heading and you make a wrong turn,
Yeah, it's worrying.
you've got to go
isn't it?
all the way around somehow and then come all the way back again. It's an experience for us country folk, isn't it?
Shall I get my banjo out now?
A bit of fun for us country folk. Ding, ding,
Dun,
ding,
dun,
ding,
dun,
ding.
dun, dun.
We've probably been here for the days, a lot of them.
Yeah. So we'd arrived in Arbroath and were shocked to see just how many motorhomes there were. We had to squeeze in right at the end of the line. Now, I'd already said to Bernie, I'm not going to film when we get to Arbroath. We're going to take a little bit of time off. But to be honest, who can resist a harbour full of small little boats? This ship here is called a Commandoran, and it's a cadet training vessel. Gosh, that wind was fierce. Arbroath is still a very busy fishing port, and that can be seen by all these baskets. Not baskets either, they're lobster pots. Loads of them. So I spotted a photo opportunity if I could get Blue to look at me. It's never easy, he knows when I've got the camera and he just won't. So Bernie got him posed up against the wall and told him to stay. And actually, I got him. Next came lunch.
Bacon, chicken, smoked cheese, and barbecue sauce.
Oh, it looks amazing. And I can smell
Very
my
similar to that sandwich we had in
Moffat.
Moffat.
Mm,
It's a panini rather than a sandwich,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes. Bet you're thirsty. Thank you.
We ran out.
The food was amazing. You got your it drink, didn't take Blue. long for us to polish it off. We'll definitely go back there again if ever we go back to Arbroath. This is why we're moving on, folks. This is BBC Scotland getting ready to broadcast tonight's Arbroath via Inverness for the playoffs to get them into the Premiership. So that gate there is where the away fans are going to be going in. So we don't think this is a very good place to stay. So we're going to move inland anyway, because honestly, it's blowing a hoolie. It's very difficult to actually stand up outside. It's so bad. Leaving all the motorhomes behind, we set off to head further inland. And this time Sally SatNav did take us on a road less travelled, but actually it was pretty beautiful, to be honest.
emotions like a heartbeat. Yeah, my mind's key, rushes of emotion. Now let's do it again. There's sweetness and adventure without a venture. TV's got your mind stuck on good reality. We are young, 'cause our soul is warm. Life's much more if we live it up. Life is all on schedule, but dead's forever. I send my condolences to the side of the drive.
Steep. How high are we going?
Some say I'm living in the moment. I say motion, I ain't got no potion, but we can touch the sky. We are young.
That would have been a spot to spend the night, wouldn't it? Come on, Bess.
Life's much
I think you might have had a problem there, Ken. Wow, where are we?
Well, you brought us here.
Life's much if we live it up. Live it up. Live it
So we settled down for the evening with a cup of tea and some biscuits. I don't think Blue was too interested in that football match though, but we thought we'd give it a watch just to see how they got on.
The big question is if they can make that substitution.
So we hope you've enjoyed this video. Join us next time where we try out some very steep steps and visit a really picturesque castle.